This is one of the most amazing dressing tables I've ever seen in my life. The quality is simply superb. But that's not surprising. It was made for a man who at the time, in the 1930s, was supposed to be the richest man in the world. He had a fortune of $2 billion. The Nizam of Hyderabad, an Indian ruler who came to London to have this exquisite, extraordinary dressing table made for one of his 8 wives. Look at the quality. Here we've got a clock signed by the maker, Goldsmiths and Silversmiths Company. They had a 1/4 acre site in London to make this sort of furniture and jewellery for people and silverware. Just look at all these wonderful accessories. Here we've got a pair of scissors, absolutely exquisite, beautifully incised here, this gilt decoration here. Absolutely amazing. And here, of course, a hairbrush with a wonderful portrait of the Nizam, here in profile, looking rather like Lawrence of Arabia. I suppose the trinkets might have gone in here, pocket watches, things like that. But I know somewhere there are some secret compartments, and I've been shown where they are, but can I remember? Yeah, here we got a little, wonderful little wooden peg, original peg that's nearly 100 years old, that's been kept with it. And one of these 2 screws you press. I'm going to try and do it, see if I can do it. Yeah, works very well. And out comes the drawer with the more expensive jewellery presumably hidden in there. You wonder if the servants knew about these or whether it was just for the private wives' use. But there is another one somewhere. This is more complicated, and I believe if I remove one of these pots, I'm going to try this one. We've got a little secret compartment in here. Let's see if I can make this work. I think you just touch it. Yes, there we are. Exactly the same. It's fascinating that they would have to hide the things away in such a way, but hide them away they did. I know there's a safe as well. No, not in this one. Oh, look. This is what I really love about furniture, especially English furniture. We've got the lock maker's name, Chubb of London, makers to His Majesty. How extraordinary. George V that would have been. But also with the number there. You've got the serial number, so we can actually find out exactly when this lock was made from the Chubb records, which most of them still exist. They were saved from a bonfire, apparently. But so the safe must be under here. Yes, there we go. So your minor sapphires, rubies and trinkets go in the top, but something really expensive, like the Koh-i-Noor diamond, goes in there. What a wonderful piece of furniture. What I find amazing about this Nizam is that he had so much money and he was so pro-empire that he actually gave a squadron of bombers to the Royal Air Force in the First World War. He then gave a destroyer to the Australian Navy. What I think is extraordinary is the contrast between the exquisiteness and the jewel-like quality of all the accessories and the beautiful way it's made. Of course, this dressing table closes up completely so you can hide everything. The mirrors go in, the sides swing round, the top comes down, and so it's completely closed. And to do that, you've got to have really an engineering quality, and I just can't resist the way this is made, these hinges. They must have been specially made and specially ordered for this very piece. Wonderful.